is already one of the loudest buildings in football, and never more so than when the war drum is sounded. This crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. This side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward, Cairo Santos to get this one started. And we're off on EA Sports. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Last week was the ideal showing for him. He really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
The 29-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Raven first down.
Going run again with McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeffrey Simmons at top on the tackle.
6-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Motion man sent left. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Stafford from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Well, here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Shout out your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive note today.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And once more here with Hunt. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Penix working from the gun. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. sack forces a now tougher third down.
A 7-yard loss.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
This is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Juke the defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
On the carry. Lenore on the tackle. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Ravens.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Second and 6 now.
39-yard
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Trying to sneak with Stafford. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Ball on the 45. First and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They take the handoff now. Stafford completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and
From the 29. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here comes play number 8 of the drive. 3rd and 1. Play straight ahead. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
a gain of 9 yards. And a Raven first down.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. It's robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the first. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This Penix makes it up to the 25.
Chiefs take over first
The
and
Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30.
Penix here from the gun. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. He's got Moore once again. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 21-yard
You know,
line.
Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the 17. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
gain of 9 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Ravens 15-yard line.
First and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Racing down the left side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still dropped not enough to avoid third down. Penix now to throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down, Ravens.
What are you doing? Were they even paying attention? It's awful. Why are you
shotgun. Handoff to McCaffrey. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second down and 5. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times. But you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Stafford now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he got enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. It's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36.
From the 36. It's him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Off the play fake, and Stafford. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
It's Stafford once more. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Got a man, Baylor has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Ravens.
First carry here for Jordan James. Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. All right, set now. First and 10.
A gain of 14. First down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
For the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
On the
second.
counter, McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Ashton Davis.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
And it brings up third down.
Stafford from the gun. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
Intended for Justin
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chiefs and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. To the air with Penix. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3. At the 31.
Goal hunt on the run. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. It's a loss of 2. Brings up third and 4.
Penix working from the gun. He's running for it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. On first down, here's Penix. It's called left side, right here. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
That's another Kansas City
Penix
Chiefs.
now on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and
On the gun, it's Hunt. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Penix on first down. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
Yards on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's a gift to Hunt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
12-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. There's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
To the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Ravens. Lined up with a 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Got a man, it's Knox. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
And the Raven first down.
On first down, here's Stafford. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Ravens.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Stafford's going to throw once more. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play, getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the thought bubbles coming off his helmet? Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman, and that ball seemed to be in the air forever for him, but he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating, and most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby. Throwing the out route complete. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. He'll find space for a few yards that time. Stopped by future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. And it's Bobby Wagner. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. That's more of the catch out left. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Penix now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make this stop. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
From the 42. It's Hopkins over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from the gun. Caught by Hill over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see thetheir kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime.
A 34-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good, and that extends their lead to 14. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes Kansas City. It's offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Play fake with Penix. Penix on the crosser. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running right side by Moore. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Trying things up the gut. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, son, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
St. Brown. Again in the gun.
Penix working from the gun. That one complete to St. Brown. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Penix is going to throw again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for DeAndre Hopkins. Incomplete. It's now
3rd down, it's Penix. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
So we read the gift to McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. That one complete to Diggs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10.
1st down.
Throwing now. Stafford. Looking for a target. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
First and 10 now from the 30. With Stafford once more. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
For Dawson Knox. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the
Stafford throwing again. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back. It is a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. 2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their goals, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game.
Chiefs 34. Ravens 10.
Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now trying right with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Chiefs and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On 1st down, here's Penix. It's his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that's looking to run with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Hunt out the middle. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets him around 6 there. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 39. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. On the shotgun, Penix. He's got time here. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he's getting a call for the 2nd time this game. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Amador Lenore there on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He lofts it deep left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Now Stafford to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. The 30. Gets the 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead on the turnover.
What's it a lot about when it rains and pours? Well, it's going that way offensively. A poor ball security day, and this defense is making pay.
Santos now for the extra point. Snaps a little slow, and the kick is blocked.
I know there's some in the building watching this thing and think that's totally luck when you block an extra point, but it's not. These special teams coaches, they get paid a lot of money too. They watch a ton of film. They find a weak link sometimes to go attack. Maybe there's a scheme they're going to utilize. Whatever it is, that's an awfully big point more often than not in the NFL.
The Ravens and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Hits him on the in route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. A run with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but it might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Stafford now off the play fake. And he's got it. It's in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
First and goal, Baltimore.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Stafford now. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens trail by 23 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. We'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a long gain. 6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Penix working from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Plowing up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard
The Ravens
line.
and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Stafford now on first down. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Has a lane past the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Stafford completes a Diggs out left. And they take him down right along the 30. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a third down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Stafford from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Action now for Stafford. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they get this down to the 28. All set up now for first and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Come on, here's Hunt. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Down by Bobby Wagner.
From the 24. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Ravens, and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Searches from the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Trying again, following the sack. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's Knox. He's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Ravens hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. There's a kick inside to James. Jukes one defender. And they take him down right along the 30. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
the Ravens.
Sanford's going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.